to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So you work all week on your opening script, Mike, and what happens? Well, that opening script is going to have to wait until your second possession. The defense comes out with a big stop early. They get the interception, and now it's the opposing team going out looking to take this early lead.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Play action. It's Murray. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nate Wiggins. Here's Lance. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. 23 yards on that pass play. 1st down, New England.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up 1st downs without getting to 3rd down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing, Lance. And open, downfield, it's Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now, faking the give. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he's in! Jamar Chase. Touchdown, New England. That is the first touchdown of the new year. Now, the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. First down throw for Murray. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. Open man downfield, that's Godwin. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score. Harris, Campbell, touchdown Browns.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. Down the sideline. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, New England. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
Here comes a return from the end zone. He's out of bounds, but problem there, he doesn't even get back to the 15-yard line. Murray going to look to do it himself. And this is going nowhere. He's going backwards to the 4-yard line.
And you can tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
Second down, Murray. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. A gain there of 27 yards.
First rule of backed up offense, get the first down. The last thing you want to do, punt the ball back and give your opponent a short field. Mission accomplished. Now, can they maintain possession long enough to see if they can cap this drive off with some points? They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's in trouble. Down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Texas A&M.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They motion the slot man left. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Lance. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's going to be taken down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. Lance looking to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. And make it 3 in the 1st. He has thrown 3 first-quarter touchdowns. An incredible start to this one.
It really is incredible, Mike, and I'm not sure really what word there is better to describe it. This is just truly a special performance we're seeing today. And I'll tell you what, I'm excited what the next 3 quarters have in store.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On 1st down, Murray. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Browns getting their punting team out there. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Lance. Into space at the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a big play there for New England. It's a gain of 34. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Lance. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. from Murray on first down. That'll be caught. It's Blake Watson. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and, Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
The extra point, up and good. And the Browns are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw, here's Lance. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is brought in. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Patriots. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Patriots add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Murray. And that is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Patriots has it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs. But he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Here's Lance. Throw left side. That's Johnson. He is in. Touchdown, New England. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Throwing, Lance. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now, faking the give. It's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner took it away.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They go play action now. Murray. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
There's that man again, another catch. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Every team understands the value of generating explosive plays, but there's a flip side. The quarterback can only hold the ball so long with how good these teams are rushing the passer. So when you can check the ball down short and gain all the yards after the catch, man, what a weapon for an offense.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. Slot man in motion left. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
At the 8-yard line.
They'll send him over to the left. And that is not going to work out as planned. A tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd and goal.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Off the play fake. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Second down and 8. Murray now. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd and a yard. They run over center with Williams. Williams, first down, and he's not done. The speed on display. He's in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Lance. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, New England. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The kicking team on for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Pats are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Harris Campbell now on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Throwing now, Murray on 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Second down and 3. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Murray. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. A pistol snap with Lance. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
They'll throw on 1st down with Murray. On the move past the 40. And he will go all the way. Chris Godwin, touchdown Browns. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame him.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And the Patriots, first down.
To throw is Lance. He'll go right and find his running back, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Lance looking to throw. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what has been to this point a one-sided game. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Whoa. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On first down, it's Murray. That's caught by Watson. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
A 49-yard gain on the play. First down, Brown.
Now Murray on first down. Here's a screen set up to Williams. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Throwing again is Murray. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked up by Trenton Simpson.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
to throw. Here's Lance. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's taken down up past the 35.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Lance. He keeps it himself. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Lance. Now a short one, caught by the tight end, Johnson. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
First down throw for Murray. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Again, working deep downfield. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards. Throwing, Lance. That's caught by Harrison right side. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
In this coverage breakdown, Mike, it's just completely unacceptable. You come out in dime defense. What that means is you have 6 defensive backs and only 1 linebacker most often. So for the offense to find an open receiver with that much space to...
And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Patriots. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. The PAT, up and good. And the Patriots will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. Touchback. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything, but at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. To throw again is Murray. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
They'll try and throw for it with Murray. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now Lance. Thrown left side, the catch is made. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. A pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick six. He finds Johnson across the field. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Touchdown, New England. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Murray now to throw on 1st down. Here's a screen set up for Watson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Murray. Short pass taken in by the tight end. It's a good pickup on 2nd down, but there is a flag down, and this one might not stand up. First and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will score. Harris, Campbell, touchdown Cleveland. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no quit. They're continuing to fight back, and they got a chance to make this one a 2-possession game here late.
Let's see what Murray has planned on this two-point attempt.
The Browns will line up for the two-point conversion.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he gets in the end zone for the two-point conversion. We'll come back here. Within a couple of scores now, it's a 15-point game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. To throw is Lance. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's out of bounds. Very close to the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Patriots first down. Lance looking to throw. And they will finally track him down. Great coverage downfield. Leads to a sack. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To throw, here's Lance. Throwing right, it's taken in. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Now, faking the give. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Here's Lance. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he's going to have the Pats' first down. That was something else. A big pickup on fourth and long to give him a new set of downs.
I like a little bit of this risk-taking when you found yourself with the lead in the fourth quarter. Conservative wisdom says, just punt it away and let your defense win this game for you. But now after going for it on fourth,
and he's into the end zone. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Patriots. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week one, to continue to add to the lead here in the fourth quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week one performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in week two, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Campbell. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now, Murray. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Murray. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. Throwing again is Murray. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Again, it's Murray. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Going for it all. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A gain of 66 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Throwing, Lance. This one caught at the 4. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
Patriots ready for the punt. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Williams. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd down. On the ground, Williams. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as he gets this one up past the 30. Here's Williams. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Watson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 25 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Cleveland. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Now he'll air one out. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked up by Nate Wiggins.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
That one knocked away and incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 1st down. You're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
A big play after being backed up. 37 yards. Lance. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged a bullet here, and they're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
Now Lance. And this will be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, New England.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. They motion the slot man left. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
So it's a win for the Patriots. They got out of the gates hot.